Our main character Auggie is a smart little boy. He is 11 years old. He lives in Brooklyn with his parents and his older sister Olivia. Auggie's dream is to grow up to be an astronaut. He loves Star Wars and plays video games a lot, especially Minecraft. Auggie was born with a disease called Treacher-Collins syndrome, due to which his face is very different from other children. Till now, Auggie has undergone 27 surgeries, due to which he does not have any problem in breathing, eating, speaking, hearing, and seeing. Auggie looks like Deadpool without the mask. His facial features scare the other kids at the playground. Therefore, to hide his defect, he always wears a helmet, so that he can look like a normal child. Till now Auggie has only been homeschooled by his parents, but now they have decided to enroll him in 5th class of a private elementary school. But they are very nervous about their decision, because now Auggie will have to face the outside world. Before school, he comes with his mother Isabel to meet his principal Mr. Tushman. The school principal is a very good man. He introduces Auggie to Jack, Julian, and Charlotte. During the introduction, Julian asks Auggie some rude questions, but Jack and Charlotte stop him from doing so. In the evening, Nate asks his son Auggie about school, to which he tells him about Julian and how he is trying to harass him. Hearing this, Nate advises his son to always face fear. The next day, the family comes to drop Auggie off at school, since today is his first day at school. Before going inside, Nate talks to his son as per his wish. Auggie goes inside and his classmates make fun of him, but he bravely faces the bullies. While Julian makes fun of Auggie in class, but he doesn't pay much attention to what he says. Auggie finds support at school through teachers like Mr. Brown, who encourages him to be happy in class. After class ends, Isabel comes to pick up Auggie, but he doesn't look too happy. During dinner at night, when the family asks Auggie about school, he does not answer their questions and walks away crying. Seeing this, Isabel goes after him and calms him down. She says that you do not need to be afraid of anyone, nor do you have to take their words to heart. Every person is different from each other, in which there is no mistake in him, and with time all things get corrected automatically. Nate also comes here, and together they try to make Auggie happy. Now seeing all these things, Olivia feels alone and she thinks that maybe his parents only love Auggie, so she feels a little jealous, but doesn't take it to heart, because she loves Auggie very much. She never asked her parents for help with homework, and she did most of her studying in the hospital and waiting area. She knows her parents love her. Olivia was very fond of her grandmother since childhood, but after her passing, she is now alone. She feels that her best friend Miranda is now with her, but when she meets her at school, Miranda doesn't talk to her much, and she goes to meet her new friends. Seeing this, Olivia is sad and she comes to the school hall. Here she meets a boy named Justin. Justin is a theater student, so he encourages Olivia to join theater. She gives it some thought and then agrees. During rehearsals, Miranda is surprised when she sees Olivia in the theater. She asks her about it, to which Olivia says she is trying something different. Meanwhile, at school, Auggie helps Jack solve his questions, leading to a good friendship between the two, but Julian becomes very jealous when he sees them together. After this, Auggie invites Jack over to his house, so he can help him with science. The two children play together throughout the evening, and Jack gradually gets along well with Auggie's family. On the other hand, Olivia gets closer to Justin, but she lies to him about being an only child. One day, Olivia gets home late when Isabel asks her where she was. She tells them that she went to Coney Island, where her grandmother used to take her as a child. Isabel realizes that he feels lonely, so she decides to spend quality time with him over the Halloween weekend. Meanwhile, Auggie decides to dress up as Ghostface for Halloween, his favorite holiday, because when he wears the costume, he is able to walk around school feeling optimistic, because the get-up allows him some anonymity. However, when he enters his classroom, he sees Jack talking to his friends, Julian, Amos, Miles, and Henry. Actually, all of them together were talking bad about Auggie here, and they were making fun of her face. Even Jack joins them in making fun of Auggie, saying that if he were like him, he would kill himself. Auggie is very hurt by Jack's words, so he runs away. Auggie gets sick at school, so the principal quickly calls Isabel to come to school. Isabel decides to stay with Olivia on Halloween evening, but because of Auggie she leaves him alone again. Isabel brings her back home, after which, Auggie quietly comes and sits in her room. Olivia was feeling lonely, so she comes to her brother Auggie. She tells him about Miranda, how she hasn't been talking to him since he returned from summer camp. Auggie is surprised to learn that even a normal kid has bad days at school, and eventually agrees to play with him. Auggie has also come to school. Here Jack comes to him, and he asks him about Halloween weekend, but Auggie doesn't pay attention to her words, and starts ignoring her. Jack tries to ask him why, but Auggie refuses to talk to him. Auggie was sitting alone in the cafeteria having lunch, when a little girl named Summer comes to him. Auggie is suspicious of Summer's intentions, but she assures him that she just wants to sit with him, because she wants good friends for a change. Summer then asks him about Jack, and Auggie tells her about Jack's betrayal. Meanwhile, Justin and Miranda get selected in the lead roles for her school's production of Our Town. While Olivia only gets selected to be Miranda's understudy, Olivia also starts dating Justin and comes clean to him about her brother. She then takes him home to meet her mother and brother. Justin treats Auggie with kindness, and tells Olivia that he understands her hesitation to tell him about her brother. After seeing Olivia get on with her life without her, Miranda begins to regret distancing herself from her. She calls Auggie and asks him to tell Olivia that she misses her. It is revealed that Miranda and Olivia have been friends since kindergarten. Olivia's friendship helped Miranda cope with her parents' separation. Miranda signed up for the summer camp to keep herself entertained, because her father is always busy with his new wife, while her mother is busy getting over the divorce. At the summer camp, Miranda adopted Olivia's fun and cool personality, which made her very popular at the camp. However, when Miranda returned from the camp, she felt ashamed and started avoiding Olivia. During the holidays, Auggie gets really close to Summer. Meanwhile, Jack also tries to talk to Auggie several times, but he refuses to entertain her, so Jack meets Summer, and she tells him that Auggie wore a ghost costume on Halloween, and when you were making fun of him with your friends, then he heard all those things. Realizing what he has done, Jack resolves to make it up to Auggie, and agrees to partner with him instead of Julian for the science fair. Julian becomes upset and confronts Jack in the hall, and calls Auggie a freak. Angry, Jack hits Julian in the face and a fight ensues. The teachers stop them from fighting, and Jack is suspended for 2 days. Jack also has to submit an apology letter to Principal Tushman, in which he gives no reason for the fight. However, the principal responds by saying that he thinks he understands why he fought Julian, and encourages Jack to continue to be the good kid he knows. Jack then sends Auggie an apology to Olivia Minecraft, and they reconcile, with Olivia keeping news of the drama from her parents. Olivia didn't tell her parents about the play happening at her school, but eventually they find out about it. Olivia didn't invite her parents to her play, so they have an argument. Olivia tells them that she didn't invite them, because they never had there was no time for that, and having devoted most of her time to just Auggie, after a long heartfelt conversation, Olivia reconciles with her parents, and the family decides to support Olivia's play. On the night of the opening, upon learning that Olivia's family was in attendance, Miranda feigned illness, so that Olivia can play her part, and perform in front of her family. Olivia gave a moving performance and earned a standing ovation. After the play, Olivia invites Miranda to dinner, and the two friends reconcile. Meanwhile, Auggie and Jack build a camera obscura for their science project. The judges and other students love the device, and the two win first prize. As a result, Auggie's popularity and circle of friends grows throughout the years. However, Julian and his friends continue to bully him out of spite. One day, Mr. Brown finds Auggie holding a picture that was taped to his locker. It says on the picture, "Do everyone a favor and die," and Auggie has been photoshopped out of the picture. Mr. Brown suppresses information from Amos, and complains to Mr. Tushman about Julian's behavior. Julian's parents are called to the school by the principal, who tells them about the photo, and the school's zero-tolerance policy on bullying. But Julian's parents do not scold their son. Rather, they tell the principal that instead of complaining about their child, you should keep such children away from the school, who are different from the rest. They also threaten the principal from giving funding to the school, but the principal, without fearing them, suspends Julian from school. Julian genuinely regrets his behavior, and apologizes to Mr. Tushman before leaving with his parents. Mr. Tushman accepts Julian's apology, but that can't stop the boy's parents from deciding to send him to another school. Soon, Isabel and Nate sends Auggie on a class trip to a nature retreat. At home, Isabel and Nate finally have some time to themselves, and Nate surprises her with a gift. At the retreat, a group of 7th grade bullies confront Auggie and Jack. Things get heated as Jack and Auggie attempt to fight back. The bullies overpower both of them, but soon, Amos, Miles and Henry appear, and defend them. After beating up the 7th graders, Auggie and his group go to a lake shore. Amos and the others high-five Auggie, and they become emotional at the kindness he is receiving, especially from former bullies. When Auggie returns home, he returns stronger and happier. In time, that year's graduation arrives, and Auggie is awarded the Henry Ward Beecher Medal for his strength and courage throughout the school year. During his speech, Auggie thanks his mother for enrolling him in school, telling him that "You are truly an amazing Auggie." At the end of the movie, everyone is cheering for Auggie, because he gives voiceover narration quoting the last sermon Mr. Brown gave to the class, saying, "Be kind, for everyone is fighting a hard battle, and if you really want to see what people are, all you have to do is look." Thanks so much for watching. Let us know your thoughts on the film in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and also watch some of our other videos. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more movie recaps.